All right, guys, you're here with Sean Brooks, licensed realtor, state of Delaware. I'm very active in Newcastle and Kent County. Starting to try to go down to Sussex. But this video right here is for my investors that want to invest in Wilmington, but they're not experienced. They're maybe from out of town or just not familiar with the market. So one of the things that I heard from one of the investors was, oh, nobody's going to rent in that area because they know it's a bad area. All right. So let me explain to you one thing. When I got into real estate, I said nobody was going to buy from me because I wasn't from Delaware. Delaware is a small state where everybody knows each other. That was my limited mindset. My mindset was dictating this. And your mindset is dictating that also. And I'm going to prove a point right here. So I want you to see this. So we're in the MLS. We're looking at the city of Wilmington. Fee simple. And this is all properties under $70,000. All right. Now, I'm going to click a button, or I'm going to go down here to the bottom, and it says 136 properties, and look, closed in the last 180 days. Now, I want you to see something here. Because to be an investor, you have to be well educated about the market and what's happening. Crime, it happens everywhere. Investment properties are sold no matter what's going on. The reason why they're being sold is this. You have to understand what type of investor you are. If you want better rent, then you go to the better market and you pay more. You'll be able to get that $1,500 in rent, but you pay more for the property. Over time, you'll recoup your investment as long as it's under $100,000. Now, also, what you need to know as an investor, you get to depreciate the property for 27.5 years. If you don't know how to do that, speak with an accountant. Now, I want to show you here. So these are all the properties that sold. Look at that, $4,000 for that one. It's not going to be in the best neighborhood. You know, it's Wilmington 14. Street is Scott Street, not the best. Pine Street, 801, 7,500. Now, and I will say this, I have other investors that my team represent. These are my clients that I have my team members working with. They're buying these properties. They're renting these properties out. So it's a limited mindset. Kirkwood, $10,000. Now also, when you're writing offers, if I'm giving you the scoop, most of these offers are being accepted if it's $6,000 within the list price. Now, let me do some math for you. I just want to keep scrolling. 18,000, 21,000, 23,000. Let's go on and on. And this is all over the city. This one, I actually showed that property. 805 zip code. That's on the top side. This one, I actually know the owner of the property next door, and I met this owner. 25,000. Now, think about this. You put 25,000 into a property, and you know, let's bring up the calculator. See if I can bring it up right now. But I want you to understand the mathematics behind this. Maybe I can't bring it up. Yeah, I'll do that later. But if you set the rent at $1,000 per month, $12,000 over 1 year, and you pay $25,000, within 2 years, a little over 2 years, you're going to recoup your money. So it's a drop in the bucket. Plus, you get all the advantages of a investor as far as tax position wise. So people be groveling over $2,000. I'm the type of realtor that will write an offer, and it's going to be a fair offer, but we don't have to go back and forth, because if you go back and forth over a little bit of money, sometimes you'll turn the seller off that they're not going to counter. I mean, that's just the way that thing works. So take a look at your mindset. Take a look at why you're afraid to invest. You're not going to lose your shirt unless the property is just, falling completely down. What I do suggest is that instead of trying to invest, and some investors, the seasoned pros, they don't even go to different cities. They just invest because they see it as, oh, it's not a lot of money. If we can get rent off of that particular property, it'll be paid for over time. Also, what's going to happen in Wilmington, which is happening all over the country, the topic of gentrification is happening because that's where you're going to be able to turn around a neighborhood because there's no land. So they got to buy these properties at a low price point. In some cities, like Philadelphia, and some markets there, they're knocking these houses down, rebuilding them, and selling them for $400,000. So the object is to control an asset. So if you get it for $30,000-$40,000, you're in a great position. When the market switches over, then you're in what I call the king position. Playing chess. You're going to be able to play chess at that point and control that asset. So, when I hear these things, the property, we can't rent there. People in places where it's crime, they have limited ability as far as what's on the market and renting. Section 8, that's one strategy. The other strategy is the rent. How much are you renting the property for? So take a look at all those things. I've been doing this for a while. If you're an investor that don't want to invest, you're missing opportunities because I get calls from other investors all the time. If you pass on a deal, another investor, they're not going to pass on the deal. And this book right here is a book that I suggested any new investor read because this one has principles in here that will teach you how to really invest. So if you have any questions, just reach out to me. Everyone take care and enjoy your holiday.